We have here on the board what you see me put down here, do re mi fa sol la ti do. I think to help me with that, I'll probably just put this. Let me just put this out on the screen, and then so that you could see. Now this is just a graphic got off the internet. The two things I was preparing this, you could do that in Excel. Just the re mi fa sol la ti do and all that. You can type that out in Excel. We can basically do all of this, you know. So let me drop a text here and let me call the scales. So we're going to, let's take this medium, okay, semi-bold is okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this and then I'll set this time tonic sulfur because it gives me a good understanding of the first, the fifth, you know, the fourth and the fifth. That's do, fa, and sol. I kind of like, if I split this out, I see it like this most of the time. Tonic sulfur. Tonic being the do, which is the root, the home note, being the dominant, and fa being the sub-dominant. Now we will come to these when we are beginning to make progressions and scales. You could see, have things like I'm just playing them on first inversions. So tonic, sol, sol, fa. So tonic, sol, fa. So I prefer to use sulfur notes, sol, you know, and yes, and the L in there usually is another very common minor scale, minor note that you tend to play, minor note. Let me change this font to this so that looking like one. Okay, let me italize it. Okay, I think that looks much better. It's clear, right? You're seeing it? Are you seeing the notes I'm putting out there? Okay, good. So you have that. So I'm kind of like looking at tonic, the strength of the music, your do, up the scale. Starting from there, I'm going up the scale like that. Then we have fa. Then you have sol, la, ti, do. Now I'm not going to assume that you simply know, you see the last do there. On the last do we place that little thing. It's actually supposed to be more like a superscript 1. Superscript 1 that is superscripted. That's what that's supposed to be. That's what that's supposed to be, but I can't type a superscript on this right now. So this should suffice. Right? Okay, good. So now we have this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. See that? Mi, fa, we have So I'm not going to assume that you know this. I won't assume that you know this. I will assume that you do not have a complete understanding of this. Because if I do assume that you know it, then I will probably be forced to skip it. And if I skip it, then I will be skipping it for everybody, which might turn around and negatively impact the understanding of the other persons. So we have them here also. And the reason I had to type it from ground up is because in this illustration, it tends to bring it from the top down. But I look at it like scala, the Latin word scala. Try to keep stable for us all through the class. I mean, this early part of the class is that we will work with the key of C. The white key before two black keys. So maybe your voice is not, refined to sing on the key of C or something like that. We'll do the shifting later on. But the key of C will be pretty easy for every one of us, right? Now, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In your practice, you will try to cover 3 scales. The middle scale, you don't have all that now. They've removed all those torture from your life. So if there's a mobile device, you can easily just record, playback, record, delete, playback, record, and even just delete and all that. You understand? And try these skills in very many texture, voice texture, right? And see on your own. Now this scale is the heart of everything we're going to do in this class. I'm going to put out something else which I picked out of the internet. This is probably prepared by somebody. So I'm not showing you one that has harmony or kind of. I'm just showing you a typical example. Here we bring out a song. So me, ba 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 me. You should know the song. It's the same God. Now somebody into this sulfur notes that you have here. With this notation, if you ever sing this note, the moment somebody hands you something like this, it's easier for you to sing this song. If this is a treble that is given to you, treble part, you will easily sing this treble part correctly because the note has been given to you. If it's an alto part that is given to you in a notational format like this, you'll be able to quickly, sing it. If it is a tenor part, you'll be able to sing the tenor part. If it's a tenor part, you'll be able to sing the tenor part. It's easier for you to look at the scale. Look at the scale, look at the scale, look at the note. Note that you're having. So no matter how you this singing, and you don't have to start guessing what the note is, you've been given the note and it's easier for you to. And now the person on the keyboard, if the person sitting on the keyboard is asked to play this song, he doesn't also have to start trying to figure out what the notes are. He sees that it is it's there, right? If the guy on the bass guitar is given this same chord, let me have the bass. It's not connected. We're not doing bass for this first day of the class. But if the guy on the bass is given this, he knows it is. If he's asked to, he's not definitely going to play the solo, the treble part of the song. But if it's going, it goes. If it goes so